Hey, what's going on, Skyward Shield? Welcome back to new Paper Mario 1000 in Your Door. Last time we did the Persona, I want to say Persona, um, we did the Chapter 4 interludes. Because it's the word 4. I hear 4, I think Persona 4. Yeah, so today we're going to do a couple more troubles, and then we're going to get started with the setup for Chapter 5. Normally, I know some people like to do all the stories at once, or the troubles at once. But personally, I like doing a couple at a time. Of course, doing like all of them is technically beneficial because you can just get the most rewards. But there are some rewards that mean a little less later on. Like, you know, for example, a guy may give you 10 coins, which may not it's a drop in the bucket by the time you're at the end of the game. Because you're going to need way more than that. You see 200 coins there? I could barely get a Gem and Jelly or an Ultra Shroom with that money. You're going to get more after you beat the game, but even then, even if you get the maximum amount of 900 in the return from the oil tycoon guy, the one who's like he's trying to strike it rich with oil, yeah, you're going to have trouble. You're going to have trouble with all that much money because that's not going to be enough. Anyway, we got to get this. Puny Elder. I'm getting up there in years, so I want some life insurance, a life shroom. I'm in no big hurry, but sometime before my time comes would be nice. Alright, so we're basically going to do a couple quests that involve us leaving town. Or hell, this might be my only one, I'm not sure. I'll need to take a good look at the quest. I will tell you this, I ain't doing Jolene's quest till I come back. So, yeah, remember those pipes I opened? It's a good thing I got them now. So have fun with that. Normally I would want to cut, but it's not that far off the beaten path. It's fine. Tomorrow I'll have tomorrow off, which will be good. Although I really do want to work. If they call me in, I'll go. I won't be opposed to that. But with the way it's been super slow, that's kind of not quite impossible, but just unlikely. I tried to get more days, but the thing is that because of how things have been. Yeah, everyone's fighting for those days that they got, and they don't want to let them go. So, like, the only way somebody can move from their shift is if, like, saying, "Hey, I want you to move to another." Like, the managers have to basically say, "I want you to move to another shift instead." But you can see how complicated that would be. Now, you may say, "Josh, why are you giving up this life shroom?" Well, I already have enough space, or I have like 3 if you count this one. That you, Martio, here to listen to me pontificate for a spell, or did you bring me a life shroom? Oh, glory, you got one! A life shroom, lovely. Thank you, Martio. Made it before I actually needed it. Here, take this reward. A life shroom is like health insurance. I'll live a long life now, for certain. You get 60 coins, so you can basically offset. If you bought this thing, you're essentially offsetting some of the price. Of course, I recommend buying it in Twilight Town, not in Rogueport. Rogueport's a little more expensive, but there's something I want, since we're here. Cunio's always getting in trouble with the Elder. It's no fun for me. Hey Mario, can't you play with me for a sec? Let's stump Petuni. You ask me any questions you want. There isn't a question I can't answer. She can't actually answer any questions. So, yeah, you gotta create an easy question. The person Mario likes the most? I know that. You can't stump Petuni. Mario likes Princess Peach the most. Am I right? Oh, poor Mario. And every time you give her this question, she'll give you a Mystic Egg for each visit. We're gonna want 2 of these. One of them you can just cook as is, but then there's an item we could make. We can't complete the process, but I'm gonna get started on it. So yeah, that'll do. That'll do it for this area. We're gonna head back. I'll show you what we're gonna make. Just note, you're gonna want 2 fire flowers for this, but don't worry. You probably pick one of them up along the way, and you could probably buy one for cheap. They're not that expensive, so don't worry about price. Besides, you might want any opportunity to get some points. You see, remember those points system I told you about? There's a way to max it out quickly, if you're willing to. Okay, so you're not gonna make money out of it unless you go from store to store. But what you can do is I don't know. I think I might have mentioned it already. I'll mention it again when I'm in the post game. So don't worry. I won't spam this tidbit too long. If you buy a mushroom at the store, although this becomes a problem once the Luigi books are there because you can't get them, so you have to get rid of those things. You have to buy them. But they keep adding more. From every chapter on, you're going to get a Super Luigi book appearing more or less. And I think there's 4 or 5 in total. I hope it's 4, because some of them get absurdly expensive. And that's another reason why the money comes scarce. Because of that. So, I think after this chapter, or maybe in between, I might actually grind for some points. So I can at least get like 100 and get a gold bar. Because let me show you the rewards. I need to get some. Hold on. No, I'm gonna cook something real quick. Let me see. Do I have anything I can put away right now that I don't need? I don't want to put HP drain. That might actually be useful for later. I've just got good items. I'm gonna put away the honey shroom for now. I'll put that away. Yeah, let's do that. Store. Alright. I'm here to withdraw. We're gonna want this fire flower. Here you go. Alright, so let's take a look at this. The point system. 10 points gets you a mushroom, so that's good so you can make another shroom combo. Ice Storm, you know, it's a decent enough item. The Super Shroom's good. Like, all these items are good in their own way. Of course, what you really want are those beyond 100. You see, 100 gets you a, like, most of the items at the early phase are either simple healing items or attack items. But 100 onward are interesting, because 100 gets you a gold bar, so you're essentially getting 100 free coins for your troubles. Although, calling it free is a bit of an asterisk, because technically, even if you do the method I'm telling you to do, that's the only way to legit make money, because if you're actually buying stuff normally, that's just getting some money back. Anyway, 150 gets you a life shroom. 200, 250 are the best things you really want, because a free ultra shroom and jam and jelly, just by, you know, playing the game along, is great. And then finally, at 300, there is a gold bar with 3 gold bars, so that's 300 coins. So yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Oh, don't worry, I'll be reading all the Luigi books, but that'll be a separate part. Alright, do I have enough? Oh, I just want to cook the... okay, I have 2 things I want to make, so let's make the combo one first. Fire flower. Mystic egg. Wait, why do I feel like I'm doing it wrong? I think I'm messing it up. I'm actually kind of worried now. Maybe I feel like my memory is failing me. Well, I don't think it is, but... Let's see. Wow, that's all I can say. I'm not sure why, but this is what came out. Okay, no, we did it right. Egg bomb. Executor, egg bomb attack. Okay, on its own, that's a decent item, but there's something we can do that's better. But we can't do that yet. After this chapter, we will be able to. Want to use another ingredient? Huh? Just cook that. Yeah, just cook up the slow shroom. So you get something really good out of the slow shroom. So we're knocking out 2 items right now, and then we're gonna get turn in our stuff to the crystals, or turn in our crystal star. Shroom Roast restores 15 HP and 5 FP. It's really good. And you know, like the slow shroom is not that expensive. It's not the most expensive thing out there. So I highly recommend getting one of these, because it's a really good mid-game healing item. It's way better than a Shroom Fry, because Shroom Fry was, what, 6 HP to 2 FP? Now, now that is, that's 15 HP to 5 FP, so it's a solid, really solid healing item. Because you can see, look at my HP, I'm at 25. Ironically, I'm actually getting near to capping out my FP, because I'm only going to go up to 35. Well, that'll be interesting. Anyway, so also, I feel like there was other things I was gonna talk about that wasn't, you know, work. Oh, there was I want to play that the Untitled Use game. It's got a multiplayer update coming in September. That's gonna be really fun. I've never played it. I've seen a couple of people play it, but not like too much. I've only seen, I would say, about like 10 minutes worth of footage technically. So I wasn't there for long at all. But it looks really fun. It's just weird. That game just looks weird. Everything about it, but I kind of like it because of how weird it is. But yeah, it was kind of dumb just talking over, you know, turning in a crystal star to get the next one for what may be the best chapter in the game for me. Because I could never tell you what are the best. Like, chapters 1 and 2 are like, 1's a good start because of Hooktail. But chapter 2 is so boring. It's by far the weakest chapter. But then chapters 3 and onward, it just gets so good. But I think this chapter might be one of my favorites. I like Glitzville because of the whole wrestling concept. But it's either this one or the next one after that's my favorite. That effect never gets old. Location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. We'd better hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. We have to let him know about the princess's email.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What? Yep, the worst fear has been realized. That was written in Princess Peach's email? The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon. And those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it? How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. This is rather long, so you'd best listen well. Are all of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. Yeah, this is the chapter where they kind of break the fourth wall a couple times. Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one? Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in my book may very well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood on this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. Here's my question. If you're going to create those things, why do you need them if you're that strong? You don't need those things. It's kind of like a weird, why are the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic a thing when the Master Emerald is apparently infinitely stronger? According to this book, this demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes, but only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon. And they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this, I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal the way or resurrect the demon. It seems that the one who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. I guess you ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. It'd be awful if we found them all only to have them stolen for evil purposes. Does anyone think it might be better just to destroy them once and for all? That was my first thought, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1,000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door shut will fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th door. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now may be coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, you must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Nauts fail. Oh, I guess we better find the rest of the crystal stars then, huh? Where do we start? According to this map, it appears to be somewhere on Keel Key. Keel Key? I always called it Keel Key. I never used the L, the first L. I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down by the harbor no more. You should head there first. Yeah, this is going to be a very weird chapter, but honestly, this makes it better. Also, if you want to know more details about what happened, like, this game has an insane lore. Now you can kind of see it up here. You see that Look at the top left corner. You see that guy? He's up there on the roof. He will tell you stories about the past of Rogueport and its history. But, of course, you won't be able to learn everything until you beat the game, which is why I'm waiting, because basically we're going to have a couple of parts where I'm literally doing nothing but talking and reading out from a script. But, yeah, pretty much that's what it's going to come down to. Alrighty. Is there anything you have that I'm interested in? Ooh, that's a good deal. Nah. Maybe, wait, I think that's a good deal. I feel like, nah, shooting stars, I don't think you can actually buy them normally. I'm not sure if, I don't remember. No matter how much work, life, and it never gets easier for me, you know what I mean? It's got to be a way to just go poof and get rich, you know, poof. Yeah, this boat sure came out of nowhere now. Very convenient, huh? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often, though. Mostly he hangs out Podley's joint on the plaza. Oi, you with the must. Ooh, Keel Hall Key. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. Yeah, you don't want to answer shit. So, there's only one thing to do. Oh yeah, that guy's gone. I think after chapter 3 he leaves, or 4. I'm not sure which chapter exactly, which is why I recommend you do it early. Of course, giving him the first 100 is easy, but it's the other one that's harder. I think I gave him, what, 200? Anyway, just go to the bottom part here, and hey, look, here's Luigi. Yeah, I'm Torque, and don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig, because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for a second before it completely totals it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. Damn, dude. Luigi's fucked in this one. That's Luigi's pal Torque. I hear he's like a totally excellent mechanic. According to Mechanics Weekly, that tool in his back can basically do anything. He seems ticked off, though. I wonder what happened. Yeah, that dude's fucking pissed. Actually... yeah, this guy's singing. And what do you wanna? Who, me? Who you ask about? I am called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader, the richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, huh? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Romance, definitely. Romance, you say. Ah, I suppose one does need some romance in life. What other sweet, delectable fruit could make so many wonderful pasta sauces? Ah, no, foolish Flavio, not romance, you silly man. What I need is romance. Wait, hold the horses, that's it. Now that I am thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale, the Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keel Hall Key? Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seeks his treasure. It is because of these very rumors that people no longer go to Keel Hall Key. But that will not stop Flavio. The treasure is there, yes, and I am going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the 7 seas. What is it that you were saying? You were also looking for a treasure here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchins spews out. No. Now, what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over, rather. I mean, show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keel Hall Key. You swine! You be to steal my treasure from under me, you awful, awful man. Well, now I am confused. You are looking for these things known as crystal stars?
Yeah.
But now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash? Yes, that would be... Ah, stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what is this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keel Hall Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha! 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 You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time. It will be massive and glorious. Oh god, you sound like someone I know. You sound like someone very arrogant about themselves. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Should be fun. Okay. I'm gonna need to do some storage and cleaning duty in a moment, but for now, we're gonna keep going with our with what we gotta do. Anyway, yeah, you want to go to the beach. Alright, the beach. You want to go to the dock and get on the ship, because guess what? He's there, and yeah, everybody's looking like, oh shit, he's got a crew assembled. Hey, don't you look familiar? They call that guy Four Eyes. He's one of the sailors coming with us to Keel Hall Key. Totally feel like I've seen him somewhere before, though. Maybe I'm just going nuts. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. Oh god. Ah, yes, so it is you, huh? Well, sadly a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavian, the queen of countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty. She is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. Oh shit, I just lost connection for a sec. That was weird. But she is not... Yeah, okay, I already read that. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes? Did you speak? Yes, 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 of course. The problem with that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavian, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here is the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest-ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now, here is the real problem. The waters around Keel Hall Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is how you say, a pickle. Oi, Flavio! Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You could solve our problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir. Well, sir, I've talked of a a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog, by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship he bow before his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him of the seas as of late. I can't. I think he's trying to have like a Australian accent. Like I'm trying. I think of the one from Dragon Ball Z Bridge the Cooler's Revenge one, where he's like, "Oi, I appreciate that, but I'd say I'm more handsome than pretty." That guy. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, aye. Sounds fair, sir. I'm on board. Good plan. Sure thing. Then it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Okay, Zoomer. Well, what can you do? Alright, so we just gotta go find Bobbery. I'll tell you where he is. Some people might find him a little hard to find, but because of our new power, we can actually meet him. You'll see soon enough. But yeah, he'll be right here, and if you remember, or I don't think I showed it, but if you try to go to this building, it's locked from the inside. You go through here. Wait a second. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I'm so used to... I don't know why I'm getting my... Wait a second. Yeah, right here. You gotta get... I remember now. I remember now. I was actually forgetting for a sec. The other day I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But you know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. I think there's something up here. Yep, crystal star. Makes no sense. It's on a thin-ass rooftop. And then we get up here. What do you blokes want? That's a bob-omb sailor. The workers at the dock say he's some kind of legend. I heard he was stubborn, but who knew he'd give us this much trouble? Seriously. It'd be nice if Professor Franklin could tell us something about him. You seek Admiral Bobbery. Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. Now, away with you. I guess you have to talk to him? Let me see. Bobbery? That old sea dog lives in the east side house right next door. They say he was a great and important sailor long ago. I think you gotta go back and, like, report to him. Not like you can't talk to Bobbery. He won't listen to you. I know who to talk to settle it, but I think it's just, somebody gives you a hint. But I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna try talking to this guy right here. Admiral Bobbery, yeah. Yeah, I know him. You know that house just past the wall, eastern, that's his, but I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Okay, I gotta do something before I go before I go there. Okay, I'll just talk to Flavio for a sec, see if anything changes. Strange. I would ask someone who is knowledgeable about the neighborhood about this. Okay, I guess we gotta ask somebody who's around town. That's pretty annoying. I'm forgetting who I gotta talk to. Let me just get... I need speed. Okay, I'm just having a hard time remembering, and honestly, this is taking up a lot of time. I'm probably going to do some cuts, just to make sure I make this video don't go beyond 30 minutes, because, you know, this isn't like a chapter. Hell, maybe I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna cut the part here, then. We'll settle with that part with him, because it's actually another, think about it, it's like another 10 minutes, so... Yeah, next time on Paper Mario 1000 Your Door, I'm actually gonna buy the book before we go, but yeah. I'll call it here, because I want to do that. I want to do that strategy where I just rack up a shit ton of points. And yeah, first you gotta buy Super Luigi, though. Gonna suck because I could use this money, which is something you never thought you hear me say, considering Luigi is the GOAT. But yeah, what can I do? Or I'm just gonna leave the map, come back so I can spawn the mushrooms back again. I'll also reorganize my stuff, so yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Next time, Paper Mario 1000 Your Door, we're gonna see if we can get Bobbery to join us and then move on with Chapter 5, so yeah. See you guys then.